Hello everybody. I just finished getting all the work done that needed to be done tonight. And I thought I would film a video because I just got these like beeswax pellets. And I think it's really satisfying. I got these because I am a summer camp coordinator. So I deliver and organize and plan and budget and shop for all the programs. And more Hostcraft, we are making lip balms. I'm a little worried that boys won't be interested, so I have a backup for them. It's not as fun, but I don't know if it's the best idea that I'm like kind of melting these with my fingers. I don't know if this is something that I should like be refrigerating. I don't know. It's actually air sealed, so I think it's okay. I'm excited. Last week we made lip scrubs and the kids really liked it, so I thought let me try something similar. But yeah, I'm just gonna be tapping on this and tapping on some books and talking a bit about some reads for the summer and what I plan on reading and what I am reading before my move at the end of the month. But yeah, I am really back into my Twilight obsession, which is really funny because like I've always loved Twilight, like always, like a huge fan as a kid, a really huge fan. I had like the Scene It game. Shout out Alex. I remember she was the first person to beat me at the Scene It game for Twilight, and I was like literally so disturbed. I had all like the books, like the film books with like behind the scenes and like information. I read all the books except for Breaking Dawn, and I'm currently reading Midnight Sun. I got back into it because like I've always loved it. I'm just falling down this like really weird deep rabbit hole that I haven't really gone down before in terms of like interviews and stuff. This like interview popped up on my YouTube. I think it was of like Jasper and Alice, Ashley Green and Jackson something. I think it was of them talking about Twilight. I think it's because I was watching some clips from the 2000s from like movie 13, like interviews and fun facts, and then that came up. And my favorite era is the 90s. Always will be, but I'm starting to appreciate the 2000s as well a little bit more, but 90s will always be my main bitch. But like the 2000s, just because of like pop culture seemed to be so fun in the 2000s, and just like fandom culture, and it was like things were getting more accessible with like phones and laptops and people being online and like getting more content and more access to their favorite media and stuff. Like it just was like a fun time seemingly, and like yeah, I don't know, but at least that's what I'm seeing with all this Twilight stuff that I'm watching. Like people camping outside of theaters and stuff, lining up to be extras in the film. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I watched that interview, and then I started watching a bunch of interviews with the cast on like Ellen and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It's like top moments on Ellen or something. Twilight cast. Oh, this is getting so like so melted in here. My room is so hot. It's so warm. I'm using these tins for the lip balms. They come with like little flower stickers, which the kids also really liked. But yeah, so I've been watching fandom videos a lot, and then I started reading Midnight Sun. We will come back to that. I started reading Midnight Sun because I've been wanting to read it for so long, and I finally was like, what better excuse than like right now, you know? So, started reading that. It's so good so far. I'm on page 212. It's a fatty. It's a fat book. And I remember when I first got the book and like not really liking the cover. I don't really like any real imagery that much in covers. I think the only time I ever liked real images in the covers is like A Little Life, My Dark Vanessa, Call Me By Your Name, and like this. I've grown to like it. Oh, I have an itch. I've grown to like it a lot. I think it's actually really good. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I actually found this. They're called Midnight Monologue. They basically do these like super immersive audiobook versions of Midnight Sun. They're only done up to chapter 10, which is super unfortunate because I'm almost done chapter 10. But they have like music in the background, like that, like Rosalind, instrumental Rosalind. And they have it in like Edward's voice. I think it must be AI. And they have like a bunch of images, nostalgic, like Twilight images from the movie. I really love it. It's super immersive, and they do a really great job. And I'm really sad that I'm gonna like get through it faster than the audiobooks because like it's so much fun to like play that along while I read physically or in the car. I've been doing lots of driving to and from work. I've been working a lot of splits, or like picking up my sister because we work at the same place now, and we have one car, so it's kind of hard depending on like if we have different shifts in the same day. So it's kind of nice to have been listening to this in the car sometimes. It's really nice. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. And then today, while I ate dinner, I watched this like behind the scenes Twilight documentary. Actually, let me see what it was called. Because it was really good. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. I think I saw a bit of it a while ago, but not the whole thing. Twilight 2008, Making of by Movie Stuff. It was good. Really, really good. It just went behind the scenes of the film and like the characterization, baseball scene, fight scene. The director discussing how she wanted to be like, for the fans to be super involved, really do the book justice and like stick to the book, which I think was a great idea. There was lots of Stephanie Meyer talking about the book, which honestly was fun. I mean, she seems like a nice gal who just decided to write a romance book based off of a dream that she had, which is kind of cool. She said she actually never intended for it to be a book. She just wanted to know what happened next after her dream and kept writing, and it ended up becoming a whole book, and she finished it, and she said no one was more surprised than she was. Yeah, it was a really good video. I learned lots of fun facts, and like the fight scene was filmed in 4 days, and the fight scene at the end of the first movie with James and stuff, that was the first scene that they filmed for the whole movie, which is pretty like impressive and like big shoes to fill for the first scene. So yeah, I've been just loving that recently, and like watching all the videos has brought me a lot of nostalgia. I really wanted to watch the movie tonight, but I have to watch another movie for like an assignment called The Big Short. Pretty popular movie. I actually saw it a long time ago in my business class, but I definitely don't remember enough to make a whole video essay about it and apply concepts that we learned to it. I like that noise a lot. And anyways, another book that I'd love to start tonight once I finish chapter 10 is the second Tokyo Ghoul manga. I finished reading the first one and really, really liked it. So this bad boy is next, and people are being loud, and it's 11 p.m. I really like the first one a lot. I'm borrowing them from a friend, and since I'm moving soon, I really want to get any books that I'm borrowing out of my room. And they just take up space. I have no more room for books. But yeah, it's good so far. Tokugu was actually the first ever manga that I tried to watch, and I wasn't a huge fan. Like, I really liked the concept, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been done better. Apparently lots of people say that the manga is a lot better. So that's why I'm reading it. Give it another chance, and then maybe I'll understand better too. Like, after watching some more anime since then, and reading some more manga. I don't know. Maybe I just have to take more getting used to that style. I don't know. But I do really love the concept, so. And it kind of ties into the fact that I'm reading Twilight right now. Do vampire-based works. So yeah. I read it while I was camping, and yeah, I wish you didn't go through these things so fast. I would love to buy all of them at once, but that's so expensive. Anyways, another book that I'm borrowing is Frankenstein. Frankenstein by Junji Ito. I gotta finish this because I actually bought this for my boyfriend for his birthday. And it was taking him a really long time to read it. Like, I think he's only on page like 40 something. And I was like, goddamn, if you're not gonna read it, I will. It's been like a year. So I borrowed it from him, and I'm starting to see why I'm a big Junji Ito fan. I've read Shiver, Smashed, No Longer Human, Kaio, or Gio, Kaio, Uzumaki, Tomie. I forgot. What else? Is that it? Might be it. I think that's it. And now on to this one. And I understand why he's having a hard time, because it's old English. Because like this isn't Junji Ito's story, obviously. It's old English, and I hate old English. To be honest, I really don't like classics. I don't know. Maybe now that I'm older, I need to try again. But classics are just so boring to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all English lovers out there. I'm an English lover, but I don't like Shakespeare. I don't care for it. Maybe his sonnets, they're beautiful. But everything else, at least in high school, I hated it. Maybe I hated it just because I had to do it in high school, but I don't know. Just find so many classics are so outdated. Like, let's move on to bigger and better, please. Or just something new. Just something newer. But, I say that loving, like, everything else that's, like, old 90s and stuff, but classics are just too old for me. So this old English, I have I'm having a harder time to pick it up for that reason, but it's still a super cool concept, and I do really want to get through it, and then give it back to Noah. Because anything Junji Ito is good. I just kind of have to get through the beginning part. It's a little more boring, to be honest, on a boat or something. So yeah. I'm also in the middle of reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. I honestly don't think I'm gonna read the fourth one. I don't think I'm going to. I just hate where it's going. I hate where this is going so much. Guys, I'm sorry, like, I love Tamlin. I don't care. I love Tamlin. And no one can make me hate him. He was the OG. It's so strange. Oh my god, I just lost my page. Oh my god. No. It's so strange to see, like, someone jump to a different love interest in the second book. Like, I don't know. I don't read a lot of romance, so maybe I don't get it. Or I haven't read enough to know, but that was so strange to me, and it's good to, like, be inventive and do something new. But I just didn't like it. And I like Bryce's character a lot, but I don't like how hypocritical she's being about the whole situation and how harsh she was being on him. I just don't like it. And now the whole thing, spoiler ahead, where she's trying to, like, take down the spring court from the inside and pretend for Tamlin. Like, I hate it. So even though the books start off a lot better than the last one, I didn't really like the second one. The first book, like, the 200 pages were excruciating to get through, and first 250 pages, it got better, really good at the end, like, really good. Like, I cried. It was really good. So I got the second one. I didn't really like the second one. Race's character saved it, but didn't really like it. Overall, had a hard time getting through it. And this, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't like where the plot's going, so I'm still gonna finish it, but, and it's intense. Like, what's going on is interesting. I don't know. I think because that I have not had the desire to pick it up. I don't want to see Tamlin get his heart broken. I don't want to see that. last book that I really want to read before I go away, because, you know, the more books that I read here, the less that I have to take with me, right? That's the goal. Is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I read 3 other books by him: House Across the Lake, Survive the Night, and Lock Every Door. And I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them all. Survive the Night, the ending was terrible, and like a cop out, but I did enjoy reading it, nonetheless. But I feel like it's easy to get carried away in horror and like plot twists and stuff. So, but this is supposed to be his highest rated book. I got it at a used bookstore in like great condition. I think it was like backlog. I think that's the word for it. I'm not positive. Yeah, I'm really excited because I have really enjoyed his writing so far. So, considering that this is his most highly rated, I'm very excited to see where it goes, and I've been like in such a mood to read it. I brought it camping, but just never got to it. I was reading Tokugu, but yeah, I really am excited to see where this goes. I also love this cover, like the old school horror font. I think it's awesome. And I recently found out the premise for Survive the Night as well, for In the Middle of the Night, and I really want to read that as well, even though I've heard mixed opinions. But yeah, I love a good thriller, I love a good horror, so I'm really excited. I just went and saw the movie together, and it was really good. I really have a high opinion of it. I'll talk about it in another video. But yeah, I'm going to end this here because I have to still shower, clean my room, and hopefully read a bit before bed and start watching my movie for school. I work a lot of splits and I don't know how I'm going to get my homework done and watch a movie within the next 2 days, so I will figure it out. But I gotta start getting in bed because I'm up early for work tomorrow. But I hope you all are having an amazing day. Tell me what you've been into in the comments. Tell me if you have any requests. I'm thinking about starting to do custom videos, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. They would probably just start as like $5 for a custom, and I'll just do whatever you guys would like. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in